happening, guys, and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival is Vital series. And today we are going to be doing some more work on our floating island. It's looking extremely nice now that I've started doing the undercarriage of each island. So there you can see all of this was just me constantly falling off and having to pillar myself back up. This is all the scaffolding work I had to do to get up there so I can actually make a sort of flowing pattern coming down. I still think there might be room for improvement, but I was up there for quite a while trying to make it look just right, and I think this is what I've settled with. As you can see, we have an extra island now. This is the island. If you haven't seen last episode, go check it out. I'll leave it down below in the description as usual. But this is the island we're going to be making our home on. Now, one thing that is very, very important with this series is obviously making sure we can live up here. And obviously in a previous episode you would have seen us finish our cow farm, and I wanted to check up on this. So as you can see, we have got 4 adult cows but lots and lots of babies. Now if I'm right about the cow law that is in Minecraft, cows need grass to graze on. We haven't got any grass because we're halfway up in the air. So today's mission really is just to get ourselves the basic structure of a house. I have no idea on any house designs. I was meant to go away and find designs. I haven't found one, so we're going to be doing it completely freehand. But we'll make a basic structure of a house. Even if we don't give it a roof, we just make the outer layer so we can find ourselves an enchantment room, guys. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. We need to go on a mission to find silk touch. I think that's the only way I can think that we can be able to get grass up here. If we silk touch a grass block, put it in the centre of that island, it should spread. Hopefully. Don't hold me to that. So, what we need to do now, as you can see, I've gone on a little wood mining mission. And we've got plenty of wood now. I'm going for the spruce wood. I don't know whether I'm going to be happy with the spruce wood. I might alternate between spruce wood and birch. Hence why I've got some birch staircases in case you want to do a birch rim. Now, like I said, I have no idea what I want to make. I probably shouldn't have made all of this into planks. Probably not my smartest option, but I'll leave the corners for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3. So does that leave us 5 gap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, very, very nice. And then we can have it kind of flow with the... I've done this way too far forward, haven't I? Right, guys, that's a little bit better. Let's now flow with the mountain shape and bring it out like so. And then maybe bring it in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to take up most of our island, but I think that's alright. Like, that shouldn't be a problem. We can expand the island if we have to, so I wouldn't be too worried about how much space is left. Right, so there we go. That gives us the basic shape. I might even round out the back a little bit. I don't know, maybe play around with it a little bit, see if that's a nice shape when we build up. But like I said, we don't want anything too big. I mean, it's not really going to be the biggest and flashiest house, let's be honest. We're going to be spending most of our time managing the island, going between islands. We only really need this for, like I said, enchantment room, storage, and a place to put our bed. I will probably go back and alternate the wood pattern. Like here, these corners, I want to be actual wooden blocks, not planks. I don't like the planks. Yeah, even if we have a double plank going up at the double wood coming out at the back. What have I done over here? Wait a minute. There we go, easy fix. Right, so like I said, double wood blocks going at the back, just to give it that natural look, and have each corner as a wooden block going up. And then like I said, the roof can just be a work in progress. I mean, if you think about it, guys, we might even just make like a wooden tower going up and have a floor for each bit. So this could be the shape, and then it just goes up. Even if we bring it down to a smaller scale, might be nice. So if we maybe make it a little bit more rounded, like so, that gives it a much more rounded look. And then we're not restricted. We can obviously come in, maybe go up a big spiral staircase that goes on the outside of the building. So like you walk in, you start going up a staircase here, and it kind of wraps around the edge. So we have stairs going all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around until we get up to the second floor, and then have the same pattern on the second floor going up again. So we have the first floor for storage, just loads of storage blocks, boxes on one side, crafting table here with furnace, 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 and then you go up to the second floor where we have the enchantment table. Good thing to note, guys, is that when we add the bottom of the island, like we have here, we can also make a little basement area. That might even be a place where you have like a potion area to brew up potions in the basement. I mean, that's plenty of ideas. I mean, as you can see, this is going to be a work in progress, and it'll probably develop over episodes. So like, if we say we leave it here for this episode, and then next episode I'll hopefully have a little bit more shape, and it'll just grow within the episodes. I don't want to do too much on camera because it's a very long process, and I don't want to just rush into it. But that is probably it for the house for now. We've got a rough sort of shape. You guys have got the idea. It's going to be like that, and it's going to go up and maybe have a little room in the basement. That's where we're going to leave it for the house build for this episode. Right, so what I want to do for the rest of the episode, guys, is like I said, we can't grow this cow farm until we get our Silk Touch shovel. So what we need to think about now, because that was a really long-winded first part of this episode, guys, just planning out that house. Obviously, I'm doing it off the top of my head, so I didn't want to do too much on camera, because it would just be rushed, and I know I can do a better job. So, like I said, what I want to do for the rest of this episode is focus on getting all the essentials we can get for our enchantment table. So next episode, guys, we can set up the enchantment room properly. So I would have developed the house a little bit more for next episode, so we have a little bit more shape. Set up the enchantment room so we can get a Silk Touch shovel, hopefully. Fingers crossed for some good luck. And then start growing this cow farm, because food is starting to get a real problem. We are out. Don't actually have any books. I could have swore we had books. I think what this means, guys, is we're going to have to take a trip over to the lava mountain island we started with early on in the series. So let me quickly jump over to our old base. Here we are. Home sweet, not home anymore. Let's shut our imaginary door. Oh, I forgot about our dog. We're probably going to have to move our dog over, guys. Do I have any food in here? It'd be such a clutch move if I have food. Oh, 7 mutton. Beautiful stuff. We actually have a little bit of food to last us now. And we have books. Guys, we've hit the imaginary jackpot considering I already own all this. 41 leather as well. Nice. Guys, I forgot about it. Oh yeah, diamond pickaxes over here and all. And I haven't even cooked up some of this iron and gold. It serves me right for moving house so much. We may as well head down and grab ourselves our enchantment table. Would that break? That's definitely going to break. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Oh. I honestly forgot if you needed to mine that with a diamond pickaxe. By the way, guys, look how good our Sky Island looks from a distance. That looks so supreme, and if I can get rid of this scaffolding here that you can see peeking up over the trees there, it will look so much nicer. I was obviously going to refuse to move because obviously I know as a viewer it can get frustrating when a creator is like indecisive, but I think it was a good idea for me to move. It's made everything look so much nicer and cleaner, and it gives us that freedom to be a little bit more creative and make an island from scratch. So what I need to do now is clear out my inventory because I am absolutely all over the shop at the moment. I've got some stuff I don't even need on me right now. I'll cook all this up in my own time. Enchantment table can be stored away for now because we haven't got the room for it right now. because I needed to do that because I've got all of this smooth stone to be putting on the bottom of our islands, guys. Again, doing that off camera because it's such a tedious job and you guys would not enjoy watching it. I can assure you of that. I know this has been a little bit of a long-winded episode. It's like the maintenance you have to do in a series, but it's important for you guys to see everything I do to an extent. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, so a good place for us to start, guys. I need to plant a sugarcane farm, and it only has to be a temporary thing now, so I may as well keep it over there with the wheat. I need to do this, obviously, to grow the sugarcane we have. I probably should have done this earlier on as well. Looking back now, I should have definitely done it earlier on. But we'll keep it all together. We'll go over to the little sandy part of our island here and just plant all the sugarcane we have, because we need to basically double, if not triple, the amount of sugarcane we've got now, because we need to mass produce paper. While that grows, guys, we can't really do much more with the enchantment table. We've got everything we need now. It's just about growing and expanding. We've got 41 leather. That should be enough leather for the bookcases that we're going to need for the enchantment table. So what I'm going to do to end off this episode, guys, is talk with you a few ideas I've got for this hub island. Now, we had the idea for a dome. Now, I am rethinking that idea because obviously we're going to have a building on this island. And if we had a building on every island, it's going to look very, very clunky. It's not going to look very nice. And I don't think a glass dome on top of a dirt patch here is the nicest way to do the islands. Now, to make it look natural, like a naturally floating island that's been ripped from the ground, I'm thinking of having this island, the hub system, as a garden. Now, if I had this as a garden, it would mean I can plant my wheat farm up here. Obviously, the sugarcane farm, I'm going to have an automated sugarcane farm at some point, maybe coming off of the cow farm on one side, maybe because I want to have another island on the left side and the right side, and behind this for sheep, pigs, and chickens. We're going to have all the animals up here, but we may as well keep that all in one vicinity. So I can have like a path going through this island into the other one, branching off onto the left and the right for each individual animal. We can also then bring trees up here, which means we can have a constantly recycling source of wood, which means, again, another thing we don't have to keep jumping down off our island to go get. So we will grow that up here. Also, we need to think about other stuff that we're going to do up here. Now, branching off of here, we mentioned the strip mine. Now, obviously, I'm thinking of just expanding the island maybe out one more. Keeping the same shape, but just expanding it out one more. Just so it doesn't look as cramped. Oh dear. We're back up again. So yeah, strip mine. What I'm thinking of doing is, you see this little bit of an indent here. If I took this out one more, obviously when we expand this island, if I make this bit more diamond shape, maybe push this block and this block out one, and this block out one again, I was thinking of having then, hollowing out the bottom of this indent and having a waterfall. Now, we mentioned the waterfall in the last episode. That would then go down roughly into that little gap there. I don't know if you can see me pointing over there. That little gap there I'm aiming at. I can then strip mine underneath there, branching out that way, because we have done caves out that way, but we haven't explored that way. That's my thinking. No one's been out there to cave. No one's been underground that way. That is a good idea and a good place to start. So that's roughly my thinking I've been doing off camera, guys. Obviously, today's episode was much more of just an update episode and a maintenance episode to do all the bits and pieces that I would be doing off camera, but also filling in you all my ideas I've got for this series, so everything's on camera for you guys. And if you want to have your input, like I say every episode, drop it down below. All input is madly appreciated. Thank you guys for the support on the series so far. Make sure to drop a big thumbs up on the episode if you enjoyed this one, and looking forward to the island expanding. Hopefully by next episode we can start thinking about getting that silk touch pickaxe, even if it involves me going back to the nether off camera to do quartz mining just to boost our levels up. So like I said, again, drop a big thumbs up on this episode, subscribe if you're new around here, share, and all that good stuff while I'm being interrupted by my alarm. Thanks for that alarm. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next time.